IMSA fans, we have one of the amazing products in this paddock. Megan Ryder, starting out education, really focusing on the engineering side of the sport. There's a great program within Bryan Herta Autosport, within Hyundai, that says if you have talent, you have opportunities to go places. Tell me about your story reaching the lofty status of lead race engineer.
Well, I started as an intern in 2021. I was very fortunate for that opportunity. You know, it was right during COVID time, so we were very lucky to have that come up. And then they hired me full time after I graduated, and within that program, it's just been awesome because, you know, you get all this opportunity within the team, right? You're a systems engineer, but you get to talk to the drivers as well. You get that exposure kind of into the driver coaching side, and that's what kind of gives you a leg up. And then, you know, they see your opportunity, and then they give you more options and more things to do, and that's just kind of how it's built up. You know, I was very lucky to be on the 33 car. It was awesome. It was
championship
awesome.
winning last season.
It was great to run with them, work with Robbie and Kyle and Harry, and all those guys are just great to work with.
Assistant engineer role, right? So it's common to be in that assistant role, learn, as you said, soak everything in, and then when you go and do this crazy thing like winning a championship, they say, I think your time's done as an assistant. Tell me about that process, Megan, because there's a lot of pressure, but ultimately this is where you want to get to in your career.
Yeah, so as a systems engineer, you also get that assistant role. So like our interns right now, during a race weekend, they're also assistant engineers on the stand. You'll see them right next to our lead engineers, feeding information, fuel strategy, tire strategy. We're constantly talking to each other. And you know, if that communication keeps up, it's always, okay, let's see what more can we do. Can we give them more fuel strategy responsibility? Can we ask them more technical questions about the car? And I think that's where I got pushed a lot last year with Kyle, is we had that great communication, and Robbie really pushed us to work really hard on that car and get the best out of it with Harry. And you know, we were qualifying on top almost every race, finishing on the podium almost every race, and that's what really set the tone for this year. Was okay, I'm capable, I know the information, we can do the race strategy, so let's put it to the test, and now I'm a lead engineer.
Let's talk about the culture within the team. Chris Finch, the technical director, also known as Professor Finch, right? So beyond his great role within the Bryan Herta Autosport team, yourself and some others know him from more of a college setting. Can you tell us about that side, because it's a great link?
Yeah, so Chris has been a great mentor right from the start of my program at IUPUI, and you know, he's always been pushing me. He knows what we're all capable of, and we're all capable of a lot according to him, and it's great, you know, to have that kind of mentorship in school and on the track, because that communication is just that much easier, it's that much more flowy, and it's just great to have him here and talking to, and get the two sides of Chris, you know, Professor Chris and Technical Director Chris.
Well, the Purdue, the Motorsports Engineering and Education program is very powerful in producing great products like you. Let's close on this, Megan. So, separate from the Purdue and Chris Finch and Bryan Herta specific side, Hyundai also is really passionate and really motivated in promoting women through motorsports and such, internships available. Tell me about that side, because as I look around the team, it's a pretty cool balance of men and women here doing great work.
Yeah, and right now, you know, we've got Gretchen is one of our interns. She goes to IUPUI as well. Josephine, our lead systems engineer, she also started as an intern. So we're making sure to work with Hyundai that we're all getting these opportunities and moving up through intern to full time, and we're really growing with great women on this team we've seen.
Make sure you follow along with us on IMSA's official YouTube channel, and follow IMSA Racing on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X. We're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff with some pretty cool people with some pretty cool race cars. Visit IMSA.com to hear the action called live, and download the official IMSA app to follow the timing and scoring information as the sessions take place.